Growing up, my family didn't belong to a particular church. We attended, but not always, and we weren't faithful every Sunday to any particular church, as I said. I knew there was a God when I was young and believed in Him, but in 1979, when I was 10, I lost my dad, and that was very hard because it made me lose my faith and made me lose my trust in God, and it was real. It was hard. It was just me and my mom. Without knowing, I was being blessed. My grandfather and my uncles helped raise me in my dad's place with my mom. But I still just couldn't get over the feeling that I had towards God, as far as, why did my dad get taken away? You see all these other kids and families, their dad's there, and then, or the parents might be divorced, but if you're one of your parents are not there, it's very hard. I grew up not being interested and wanted to know more about God, and how wonderful He really was. I had made a lot of decisions without God being in my life. Some were good, a lot were bad. But it wasn't until about 4 years ago that I started accepting God back into my life and really working on my relationship. I started dating Wendy. And what I mean by my relationship with God. And I started dating Wendy, and I started rebuilding my relationship with God. And Wendy had always told me that, I have to do that. I tell her, make sure you're praying for me, mate. And she's like, you can pray for yourself. And I said, yeah. I guess I just didn't know how to pray, so I just started praying. But anyway, went down one Sunday, I guess it was either the third or fourth Sunday, that I had come to Believers Church, and went down front, and Mark prayed over me. But the words he just spoke over me, and it brought a relief over me, and that's when I really knew that I was on the right track, and God was starting to work, and back. Well, He'd always been working, but my relationship with God was starting to work again on my end, and things, and it was just very powerful and touching when you have someone that prays over you and gives you a word that God has given them to tell you. After that, things started really changing in my life. My relationship with God was growing stronger. My heart has become softer and more compassionate. My relationship with my daughter Ansley it was almost lost, and that's stronger than ever now. And that's awesome. God gave me the blessing of Wendy becoming my wife, and who I love more than she'll ever know. I've turned everything in my life around. It used to be all about myself, and now it's not. I always put myself first, and that cost me a lot. It cost me almost losing my daughter and a relationship with her, and different things. And now that I got God back in there, and I've got a plan, focused. It's great. Everybody has hardships, and everybody has things they go through. But if you will just listen and pray and obey God and follow Him, I promise you will receive blessings, and you will be truly amazed at the miracles, the wonders, and the love that you'll receive from Him.